Hello everybody, this is MattHawes of The Happy Show and of Comics Limited in Evansville, Indiana. And this is an update on my Central Bear drawing and the whole history about that. You might recall from watching a previous video or two that I made. And I did state that the last video I made out of the two would be the last for the foreseeable future unless I had an update. Well, I have an update. I've gotten a letter from the Evansville Vanderburgh School Corporation right here from Mr. Paul Neidig. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Dear MattHawes, we have investigated your claims concerning the Central Bear mascot and find that although you have, in the past, while a student, contributed to the mascot's design, the basic bear drawing compilation now in use was in use prior to your contribution. Thanks for your concern. It wasn't enough that I haven't been credited all these years. Now they're trying to discredit me. And once again, I'm being told that I didn't draw a bear I drew. This is beyond ridiculous. Okay, and I do challenge the Evansville Vanderburgh School Corporation and Central High School, Mr. Paul Neidig and the Superintendent Dr. Smith, and whoever else that I have to challenge on this to provide me with the proof, the results of their investigation. I hear that there's an investigation. I read that there's an investigation. I want to know, what did you investigate? I want to see your proof. I can show you mine. That is my drawing. I drew that bear in 1987. That is the drawing that has been used on a sign, on t-shirts, on posters, on student ID cards. That is the bear that has been used multiple times, time and time and time again, both for nonprofit and profitable use by Central High School since I drew it. Since I drew the bear in 1987. That is my drawing. That I should even have to argue that point is ridiculous and insulting. And I will fight this to the degree I have to fight it on principle alone, if nothing else. Some people may wonder, why is it such an important thing? I think it's important to be credited for the work you've done. Now, I'm not claiming ownership of the drawing. Central High School uses that drawing, and I'm not contesting that. But I am saying I drew the bear. And I think I deserve credit for the bear. I would think that Central High School and the Evansville Vanderburgh school system would want to give credit to their student who drew the bear and show some appreciation for the bear that they manage that they've used and benefit from all these years, for 25 years, for a quarter of a century. Again, where's your proof? I can show my proof. This letter dances around the subject by saying that they can find that I have contributed to the mascot's design. No, I drew the bear. I drew the specific drawing that you continue to reproduce in all sorts of forms. That is my artwork. That's my line work. That's my style on that bear. Okay. And you say that the basic bear, in quotes, they put it in. It's not a bear. It's a drawing, of course. But the basic bear drawing compilation now in use was in use prior to my contribution. No, it wasn't. Prove it. Prove it, Evansville Vanderburgh School Corporation and Central High School here in Evansville, Indiana. Prove that this bear, my drawing, was in use before 1987. Produce the original artwork or the master photocopy of that artwork, which you use to strike your new reproductions and have done so all these years, because there must be a master drawing of some sort. If not the original artwork, there is a clear photocopy that you've used all these years. I want to see that. Unless it's been altered, it will have my signature on it. Regardless, that is my drawing. And again, I can prove this. I can prove that that's not only my drawing. Find me example of that before 1987. That specific, that exact drawing. Find me that drawing and produce it. Otherwise, give me my credit. Stop playing games with me. This is disgusting. It's ludicrous. It's insulting, and everything else I could think to describe it. This is insane. That they're going to this, all the stuff I wrote about and proved to my case, and I basically get a response that is the same response that provoked my response to begin with. What are you afraid of? I said this isn't about money. What are you afraid of? Evansville, Vanderburgh School Corporation, and Central High School. What are you afraid of in acknowledging I drew that bear? And again, prove I didn't. And please review, everyone concerned about this matter, my past videos for example of my proof. And I think I make a pretty concise argument there. And I also prove where the history of this basic bear image that they've used, the only thing that comes close to resembling what I drew, where they got that from. And you know what? They took that from a publication back when. That 1983 yearbook is the closest, and it doesn't look nothing like mine. Again, you can check out my old videos, but here's another example of the bears. And this picture here is my bear again. And that's the one they continue to use to this day. They used it as recently as 2012 that I know of, this last year, on shirts that they've sold. They continue to use it according to teachers and former students of recent years. They continue to use it all around that high school. They continue to use my bear. Give me the damn credit.